If you actually want to become a great public speaker, you must improve the voice clarity of yours. Now the question is, why do you need to improve on the voice clarity, and what exactly do I mean by voice clarity? Let me tell you something interesting. See, everybody has their own specific tone of voice. Somebody may have high tone, somebody have low tone, and somebody have normal tone. And in order to be a great communicator, you'll have to move out of your current tone, and you'll have to get into a specific zone where you have a very powerful tone and the voice quality, so you can present yourself in front of 1,000 or 2,000 or 500 or 100 or even 5 people. Now the question is, how do you improve that voice clarity? There are certain ways that you can work on to improve on it. I'll tell you 2 simple ways. Though it sounds very simple, the practice will be a bit difficult. But if you practice it for a very long time, trust me, you'll be able to easily improve on the voice clarity of yours. Improving voice clarity will also help you to improve on your word diction. So all the words that you speak right now, in case if you feel like that there are certain words that you are not good at speaking, there are certain words that you are not able to dictate really powerfully, there are certain words you stumble upon, there are certain words that you don't feel very powerful enough when you speak, or it just fumbles out. If that happens, in that case, improving that sound clarity will actually help you to get very powerful at. Now, improving sound quality simply means that working on the basic sounds. So when you're speaking, there are words, but behind words, the core is the sound, the vowel sounds that we usually say. And I want you to work on 2 such sounds which can actually help you to improve the quality of your words or the sound itself. I'm pretty sure you would have seen all those actors or directors or the movie stars or the anchors maybe, or the trainers or speakers. After listening to those people, you feel like so powerful. You feel how powerful their voice was, their huskiness in their sound. There are a lot of things about their sound which attracts you. How does that happen? How do they actually acquire that quality of sound? And let me also tell you the fact that if you'll compare their own sound quality, I mean your favorite actor or your favorite anchor or speaker or trainer, if you will compare their voice quality from their own voice quality from some year ago, let's say if you compare their voice quality from their voice quality of like 5 years ago or 10 years ago or 15 years ago, you'll find a big time gap or big time difference in their voice quality. How does that happen? It happens because their voice clarity happens to improve along with the time, or they may have taken certain trainings, and that's exactly I'm here to tell you how to improve on that kind of voice clarity. So the first sound that I need you to work on is the sound of awe. There are 2 sounds that I'll tell you to work on, to practice on, and always remember it is a doing program. The more you practice it, the more you do it, the better quality of sound you'll be able to get. And that I can definitely guarantee. You work on it and you'll definitely change the quality of your sound. So the first thing that you're going to work on is, the first sound is the awe sound. All you've got to do is, you simply have to sit down, take a deep breath, and again the deep breath has to happen from your diaphragm or your stomach area. So you just take a deep breath and then you say the sound aw, and you stretch it as long as you can, just like a singer. So you say and what you need to observe when you're doing it, that the sound aw should be vibrating around your stomach area. Yes, of course, the sound should vibrate around your stomach area, and that is how you'll practice. So it's very simple practice. You sit down, you take a deep breath, you relax your body, and then you simply say the sound and when you are doing so, you observe that your sound is actually vibrating around your stomach area, and you feel the power in your sound, and you do it as small or as long as 15, 20 or half an hour's time on a daily basis. The second sound that you need to practice on is the sound ooh. So it's simply again the same way. You sit down, you relax, you take a deep breath, the breath goes till your stomach or diaphragm area, and then you say the sound ooh. But this time when you're practicing the sound ooh, you're going to have to make sure that this time the vibration happens around your chest area. Yes. So here's the distinction. When you're practicing O sound, the vibration happens around your stomach area. But when you're practicing U sound, the vibration happens around your chest area, and that's exactly what you need to focus on. That's the first thing that you need to observe and work. The second thing that you'll do is, now you remember we've talked about different volume practice. So when you're working, you go on from volume 1 to volume 10, like volume 1 and then you volume 2. Like the practice, one practice that we have done is of Groot. So when we say Groot at volume level 1, it's like very smooth sound and very low sound, Groot. And then we go on 2 and then 3 and then 4. Just that way, when you're practicing O or U sound, I need you to count between 1 to 10. And just as you are counting between 1 to 10, I need you to increase the sound or decrease the sound. So when you're saying the sound O, you count and that's how you keep going up, and then you keep going down. And same you do with the U sound as well. Now the question is, how does it make a difference? See, whenever you speak, the sound, the voice comes from your stomach area or your chest area or your neck area. The quality of that sound has to be improved. And how does that improve is the practice at your neck level. So your neck has to have a habit of getting different quality of sound. It should know that I have the power to speak at certain level till this level. And that is how you keep improving the quality of the sound. So see, trust me, it sounds very simple practice. You just simply sit down and say oh and so ooh. It sounds very simple practice, but it depends how long do you practice. If you consistently practice this for minimum 21 days or 30 days, your voice clarity will completely change. How would you know? You go on and record yourself. You record your voice maybe in your phone or any voice recorder. You record your voice before you go on and practice, and then you record your voice after this practice after 21 or 30 days. And I can bet you, when you hear your sound after 21 or 30 days, I can bet you that your voice clarity would have completely improved. That is how much this technique is powerful. So go on and practice, and then we'll meet on the next one.